that it's going to be more of a one-dimensional retake, and Kudos know this. In come NRG, they still have two curveballs at their disposal as the fault line comes out, but Collar's already passed it, gets flashed. Fault line did catch on the players just behind him, but NRG so far, it's been a flawless retake. Now things are getting a little bit more dicey. Punched in hell. He's gone down, and now Sova, Zebro tries to flick across. If he'd landed that second shot, I would have lost my mind. But he has gone down, and NRG with their second consecutive defuse. Smoke, it hasn't connected. It will be a post-plant, but they'll know the economy right now on Kudos is pretty grim, and they're happy with this outcome. They played alone. Here comes the rolling thunder, and I feel like it affected almost the attackers more so than the defenders, and now they're just being completely dismantled by the phantom positions where Kudos are busy elsewhere and then coming around the back to get double and triple sprays. If he's not careful, though, the rest of his teammates will be dispatched if he doesn't spring into action soon, and now he shows his hand. The spray transfer could not have been better.
Has had so many opening pick moments. Like, he had the Hunter's Fury pick last round. This round, he gets the Odin. I mean, he is definitely making his presence known.
That's just an outrageous Odin spray through the top. It's like straight into the face. And now they're walking into the Blade Storm. And they will not live to tell the tale, because there's curveballs around the corner. Around every single corner, every surface, our NRG laid in wait, looking to really pay some revenge for those previous few rounds where it got a little bit sweaty. But now Exceed, you can see that they're respecting that that push could come in again, though, and that does take a few seconds away. Maybe a bit of utility. Owl Drone goes looking, does spot a player, but not too much, really. Run it back has been popped. And Collar has the right idea. It actually takes down Teddy. That is huge.
Absolutely. Not only did he get an opening pick, he also makes sure that no one's playing up close on Seagarage, so they can take that a little bit later if they want to. But instead, they know that they've probably caused some type of rotation towards the C side. And they know that they've created probably a vulnerability, whether that be sewers or B site. And so they're going to be sweeping over now with all 5 of their members to this A side. They still have plenty of utility for the attack itself. Exceed now pushing out into long, knowing no one's playing up close. Smoke will go onto Heaven. From the shadows implemented.
Oh, Hera through the cloud burst.
30 seconds
now Hunter's Fury, not quite living up to its name. Not much ferocity behind that, but it's forced away some of the players into the choke points. It's opened up a bit of space for NRG to plant the spike, but they've lost Collar in amongst all of the chaos. Now the fault line put into position, stalling a little bit longer. Paranoia could not have been better placed, and Daps will jump on top of that with 2 more kills. You're right, he's absolutely woken up from his slumber. And now Zebro's position is compromised, and he may not live to tell the tale. Desperately trying to dart back and forth from Heaven. And he may be sent there momentarily, only 17 HP remaining, but still hold sight. Planter has been killed. Zebro with a shot dart, banking it off the wall and putting it into good place, but now Kola taking the initiative, getting up close, getting personal, and putting us down to a 2-on-2. Flashpoint connects through, but it's all about Hera. It's all about his position. He is the surprise attack falling down to Kola. Can he hold the line? Can he clutch this round for his team and put the one map to the good? Or does Jonah come out ahead? It's Kola all day. 13-10 with the opening pick. How many times have we said that? He has been phenomenal over these 2 maps. Even the map they lost, he was up there. And now he will get pressured, forced back. Jonah, the bomb buddy, goes into effect, but won't be hitting anybody. It's just to make sure that Lamps is under control.
Yeah, good use of the drone there from NRG to clear out pocket and start putting pressure on U-Haul. The Jet, though, went through Portal. I don't know if that was on accident or not, and it kind of slowed everything down for them at Short A. And now they had to kind of just reset and regroup. They still have time, but it is dwindling. They don't really have any presence, though. Like, they're just still all at the back of Short A. They have Sova still at Fountain outside B. Time's running low. Depending on what Sova finds at long B, they could port back over to Hookah and still split this B side, or they're going to go for the A push. And they do get into U-Haul thanks to Kohler's run it back. That's a big clear.
15 seconds, though, Dust. 15 seconds, and it may get denied. In the last couple of milliseconds, Teddy denies the spike plant. And now someone else has to run over and go for the plant again. And in the meanwhile, it could get sprayed down through the Cypher cage. It's successful, but the spike plant was just planted in time. And now EU in a 1-on-3 spin around. Oh my God! That 4K from EU is unreal. Stuck behind the dark cover. Kola has not been handicapped by any utility as of yet, but still needs to tag team his partner back into play if they're going to pull this one off. The showstopper in play, but Exceed through the wall gets a second. Neural theft for the last player. They know exactly where Fletcher is. They dealt with him. That will be a successful retake, and Exceed with a 4K. Made the right read. They've sent over the bulk of their defense over onto A, but it's what they do behind this. The timing could not have been sweeter, and Dabs with the sprays on point. It's actually a shock dart that kills him. And now EO up in heaven with the Hunter's Fury alongside him, denies the bomb plant. 12 seconds to go. Tapping the bomb again, going back into the default position. 8 seconds. There's no one that can stop this plant. And now they need to come together and make something special happen. Som's had a bit of a quiet game so far. He's one of the 2 remaining players. And EU's doing all the work in the meanwhile with the Vandal. Jonah back to the wall, quite literally. Multiple angles to cover by himself. Vandal in hand, making noise, just praying for the best. Recon dart comes out, and there's Som getting up close with the shotty. In terms of their ults, not too many of them are going to be available either. So this should be a chance for NRG to get themselves in the lead and a couple steps away from securing this best of 3. They've got the first. Teddy's gone down first off. Good news.
Ooh,
Interesting from Som. Actually blinding away the camera, the recon bolt there. Oh, they do have an ult. Hera's got himself the Blade Storm, and you feel like if they're going to win this round, it needs to be Hera doing damage, but he misses everything with the right click. And with that miss, the round will be falling into position. They do get a spike plant. It's not too shabby, but that's all they're going to get from it. EU joined alongside Som. Blade Storm has been opted for. Teddy's position will be known. Oh, he's missed the Blade Storm, and that could be the round, and that could be the map that goes with it. NRG now only have themselves 1 player to go for. Up against 3. EU might get picked off at range, but now Som's position is compromised, and there goes Zebro. That's going to be all she wrote. We're going to head to a split after all, Dust. Kudos have done it. Yeah, and NRG were playing for the retake anyway. They only had 1 player up in the rafters, so the second that happened, they just backed off. And now Exceed up close, delivering fatal blows with Som. It seems like Kudos may very well have got the plant, but whether they can hold on to it is looking unlikely. Cloudburst out to just stop any of the stragglers.
See NRG being able to kind of regather themselves. It was a good little quick transition from Kudos to slide back their Vince to B side, but Kohler's done a great job kind of holding them off. Daps making the rotation as well. A couple of big kills. Gets the hat trick, in fact, on the round with Omen. Annulling
some of those plays and looking to exploit that momentary weakness, which has now been filled in by 2 more of the defenders. And Daps with the spray is merciless. Hasn't had a great success rate, though, when it comes to the Blade Storm. This time around, will make it stick.
Oh, wow.
Lands it. That flashbang could not have been better placed. It landed in the eyes of 3 players, but Daps also takes a little bit of utility on his own side. 2v2. Kudos not really with much into this round in terms of finances. May be able to stick this yet, or perhaps not. Som straight through the rafters, catching them both off guard.
Of middle itself, they have the A defense again very well reinforced. Stats taking it further with a push into ramp for a kill. A great paranoia gives him a way to get out. Great pickup from Exceed as well. It is just damning what is happening to Kudos right now on their attacking side. They can't even really make any progress past the initial choke point now all of a sudden. They are getting absolutely destroyed set up for this type of attack.
Get out of my way.
Exactly. Almost setting up for a retake, but
Can't even escape.
No. Yeah, exactly. If you're setting up for a retake, you at least need to keep all 5 players alive, or at least get a 1-for-1 trade. The fact that they're now 4v5 in a post plant with Kohler getting up close and damage being inflicted, Kudos have just shot themselves in the foot with a double-barreled shotgun. They've blown themselves to pieces with this decision, and they are getting punished severely. NRG victorious.